What started as a peaceful march in New York City last night took a turn. It ended with a tense standoff at City Hall between the NYPD and demonstrators. Several officers were hurt and dozens of people were arrested.
And all of this chaos coming amid a state-mandated effort to reform the NYPD. CBS 2's Jenna DeAngelis has the story.
Video shows the NYPD and protesters clashing near City Hall Monday night. The chaos came after hundreds crossed the Brooklyn Bridge in a march honoring Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., which started at the Barclays Center. Francie Luzencourt, an event organizer, describes police response.
We noticed that when we got off the bridge, they started bringing in additional vehicles. They started kettling us and bringing more officers with zip ties as a way to kind of end the protest where we were, instead of letting us continue along our route.
The NYPD says arrests began after protesters appeared to close in on a woman trying to record video on her phone who has a history clashing with protesters. While trying to remove her, police say officers had glass bottles thrown at them.
You are unlawfully in the roadway.
The NYPD says warnings and de-escalation attempts were ignored. Officers moved in swiftly. Commissioner Dermot Shea defending his officers, 11 who were hurt.
This demonstration that consists of violence, throwing bottles, breaking property, calling for the death of officers to burn the city down. I think it's a disgrace. If there's anything that we did inappropriately, that'll be dealt with. I did not see that.
This was the first opportunity for the NYPD to respond to a demonstration since two damning reports from the Department of Investigation and the Attorney General questioning its ability to handle protests.
How do you think the NYPD did handling the protest?
Jenna, I've only seen a few videos, so I can't give you a bigger comment. But look, it was a small protest. It was in close proximity to City Hall, and that was obviously a concern after what happened at the Capitol.
Mayor de Blasio pointing to a new NYPD discipline guide released Friday as a solution.
I think that is going to give the public confidence, and I think it's also going to send a message to everyone who works for NYPD to do things the right way.
When asked, Mayor de Blasio said the events will be reviewed and the results shared. A total of 28 people were arrested and have since been released. Charges range from disorderly conduct to resisting arrest. At City Hall, Jenna DeAngelis, CBS 2 News.
And the state's Attorney General, Tish James, responded to the event saying, quote, "The images of officers using excessive force against peaceful protesters is alarming and cause for deep concern."